What's going on, everyone? Burnt Toast Chronicles here. Holding true to my word on a dual comm, and here as a kind of featured guest, if you will, is my friend GOB, or Greg. So I'm going to let him just give you a quick little intro to who he is here. So go ahead and fill him in.
Oh, hey guys, I'm GOB. Pretty much just came across burnttoastchronicles here a couple months ago, and we tried to arrange a little capturing session, I guess. He captured my gameplay and sent it to me. But we had a lot of technical difficulties, and I guess we came up with having a dual commentary instead. Contrary to what my voice may sound like, I'm actually 16 years old. I live in Canada, and I started playing Xbox just before Halo 3 came out, which is a little bit ago. And before that, I just basically played N64 and PS3. In this game, I believe I'm using the AK-47 with dual mags, hacker, hardline, and sleight of hand. And for kill streaks, I'm using, I believe, a spy plane, a Blackbird, and a chopper gunner. So that's pretty much it about me. So go ahead there, Alex.
And yeah, for those of you who don't know, I've never referred to myself as that, but that is my name. So, but about the game, what did you say your kill streaks were? I think it was spy plane, chopper gunner, and
Blackbird.
Blackbird. Any particular reason you chose that setup?
Well, I try to always incorporate two, at least one, but preferably two kill streaks that actually help out my team, because I'm a real team player, and usually I only play objective game types. And obviously the Blackbird, if you can achieve it, it's an amazing kill streak that benefits your whole team. And the spy plane is such a low kill streak that you can get it easily, and it also benefits the team, except for people running around with Ghost.
Yeah, actually, that's something. It's funny you should say that, because in one of my earlier commentaries, I don't know, the second or third one I ever made, I brought up that same point, where kill streaks, you know, everyone knows the Blackbird as being super helpful. You put it up, and people, your team just starts doing better. You know, it's no secret, and everyone is aware of where the enemy is, and they'll hunt them down, and you can see a noticeable increase in your score. But then, I think it's often overlooked. What a kill streak often overlooked is the spy plane. You know, people think, oh, it's a 3 kill streak, or even 2 if you've got hardline, and it's really useful. Just like I said in my original commentary, it's one of those things where, for those 30 seconds, that basic knowledge of where your enemy is can really just, even if you're not necessarily a, you know, quote-unquote tactical player, you can still really kind of plan what you want to do, and, you know, maybe flank around, or it's just one of those things where I think more people should utilize the spy plane.
Yeah, well, I always try to get the spy plane, and I rarely, on a very rare occasion, will it not be on. And that was the same way all through my Call of Duty career. I suppose on COD 4 and COD Y, you don't really have the choice to customize kill streaks, but on Modern Warfare 2, I always had UAV on. And although I do always have team kill streaks on, I tend to also have one for myself, which is, in this game, the chopper gunner. Sometimes I'll put on dogs, depending on the map. If it's a map like a Ray or something where there's a lot of inside spots and it's not really a good chopper map, or at least in my opinion, then I'll have dogs or something else that is relatively better on that map.
Yeah, when you mentioned having a kill streak for yourself, that's actually why I prefer to stick with, I just keep the standard 357. Spy plane, care package, and attack helicopter, because the spy plane, like we just went over, is great for helping your team, and then the care package is really universal. It can go from being, you know, like a great easy source of kill streaks. You could, although more unlikely, get something as good as a gunship or attack dogs out of a 5 kill streak, or you could get something really useful for the whole team, like a Blackbird, out of it. And then I've got the attack helicopter just for a few extra kills, because I'm the kind of person where I don't see a point in using high kill streaks like that just to get more kills, because I don't know, to me it just doesn't seem like it's the most useful thing out of what you could be doing.
Yeah, well, the reason why I did put on the chopper gunner in this game was because we're actually playing with the same group of people. Me and my friend here, as you can see, is Giga Jig Toast. It's one of my friends that I know in real life. And it was just him and I. We were playing early in the morning, so the rest of my crew, like I was telling Alex before this commentary, I usually play with a set group of people so that we can play objective without having random teammates who suck. So, yeah, I was playing with him, and we were playing with these guys before this match, and it was on, I believe it was on Firing Range or something like that. And we absolutely tore them apart. And I got so many kills, and I just thought very few of them backed out. So I thought, well, man, if I put on a high kill streak, I could really have a decent game. And even at this point, even though I did not know about Alex at this point, I was kind of into the YouTube thing, and I was planning on buying an HD PVR myself, and kind of getting stuff on the road. So I decided I could get a good YouTube video out of this. So sure enough, I put together the best class I possibly could, which is you now see as the AK with ice camo and dual mags. And I just put on my tryhards and away I went, and it's a pretty good KD at the end. I believe it's like 66 and 8. I get a little sloppy at the end, but that's alright. And I do play a little bit of objective. You will see me capturing a headquarters at time to time or destroying one. And that's pretty much how the game. That's why I put on the chopper gunner, because I figured I could get a much higher KD if I had something that got me more kills than a regular chopper in the attack helicopter in the air.
And actually, that's something I was just going to ask you is, would you say you spent the majority of this game playing for objective or playing for kills? Because I know tons of people who will go into domination or headquarters or any objective-centered game mode and just completely disregard the fact that there's an objective there, and they will just go straight for the kills. And, you know, what kind of player are you?
Well, I'm kind of a hypocrite in this game because, as I previously stated, I'm a huge guy for being a good team player. I mean, like, I could never really find a decent clan. Like, my friends all just play for fun, and I do too. But I mean, I wouldn't mind playing on game battles, because I love playing with tactics and playing with the clan and winning a bunch. Like, just winning is an awesome feeling. I find winning is a better feeling. Like, seeing at the end of domination with 200 points in victory is a better feeling than having an amazing KD. Because if you win, sure, the other guy had more kills than you, but who won? So I believe that I'm a more of a objective game type player. Like, I play more objective, but in this game I do go for a lot more. I'm more focused on kills, as you'll see me like camping around in their spawns and going around, kind of sticking to the outside of the map and stuff, kind of picking them off here and there. And I do go for objective occasionally, just to kind of hold true to my word. But I must say I am kind of a hypocrite in this game, and I do go for a lot of kills.
Would you say, what's your opinion on playing with, like, going into a game playing alone, or, you know, playing with randoms? I don't know if that's what everyone calls them, but that's what I call them.
Yeah, that's what I call them.
And playing with a team, because some people will swear by playing with the team. You know, they'll say, if you're not playing with the team, you might as well not play. But then, for someone like me, I've found that not always, but sometimes I like not having my friends to be talking to, because I feel like sometimes I can focus more on the game, and I can more clearly think about what my strategy is going to be. So, what would be your personal preference?
Well, I'm about an 80-20 guy. 80% of the time, I'd rather have a team together, because like I said earlier, I love winning. And it's almost not a guarantee, because obviously we're not the best out there, but a lot of the regulars who don't have a clan with them playing on Xbox, we usually win. Like, I know my friend, if he's watching this video, Dr. Monkey Spaz, he's on a 209 game winning streak right now, because he only plays with our team, and we win a lot. Like, we try real hard, and we always win whenever we're playing as a full team. And most of the time I'm playing in that group of people, because a lot of them decide that they're going to do a lot of Xbox and stay in all day. And I'm not like that. I play 3 different sports and I have a job, so I'm not on Xbox all the time. But when I am on, I prefer to play with my group of people. But occasionally, obviously on free-for-all and stuff, I do enjoy playing with just myself. And a lot of the times I will do a lot of things I've learned from a few people on YouTube. Well, not learned, but saw a few people do on YouTube. Is just make a completely random class. Like I know recently I made a class which was a Kimbo Mac 11s. And I just ran around and had some fun in free-for-all. And I do occasionally also play some high roller, sticks and stones, and gun game. Because I do enjoy a bit of a challenge and a bit of like the thrill of knowing that you're playing for actual, well, not actual money, but COD money. And there's actually a prize for winning the game. So, I kind of more prefer to play with a group of people, but I don't swear to it, as you said. I will play by myself if there's no one on. It's not like I'm going to say, oh, well, I'm not playing Xbox today, because that's just stupid.
You mentioned using, making random classes and just going into a game and using those. Do you know what a random class generator is?
I actually have no idea what a random class generator is.
Alright, well, I'm sure you're not the only one, so, I actually wasn't really sure of what they were either. I'd never really heard the term used, and I wasn't sure what they were. But recently, I know they've picked up a lot of popularity from XJAWS, and basically it's a website that you can go to. I think if you just Google like Black Ops class generator, I think it's the first link. But it's pretty interesting actually. You enter in what level you're at, and that way it knows where to like
what guns you have unlocked and whatnot.
Yeah, it like knows where to put the bar for equipment, and it'll just completely randomize a class for you. And I haven't actually, I mean, I've checked out the site, but I haven't actually tried playing with any of the random classes. But it's something that's pretty cool, and I didn't know if that's what you used for your random classes.
No, actually, I was looking on, I don't know if you know who Steve Swint is, but he's another YouTube commentator. He has like 25,000 subscribers. He's kind of out there. He's not as big as XJAWS and them, but he's well known. And I was watching a few of his videos, and he does a series actually where he has people, his subscribers will comment on his video and tell him what random class he should use next. And the one that gets a lot of thumbs up, or one that's commonly asked, he'll do it for his next video. And one of his videos, he was using a Kimbo MPLs or something. And I decided that looked extremely fun. Like he had marathon on, he was just ripping around the map, and he had two guns in his hands, and just tearing people apart. And I thought that looked pretty cool. So that day, like after I was done watching that video, I went down to my Xbox, which is down in my basement, and I actually put together my own little class, and I put it together as stupidly as possible so I could actually enjoy playing instead of having tryhards on all the time. And I put on Scout, which is absolutely useless with a Kimbo Mac 11s because you can't even aim down sight or anything. It's not like it's a sniper. I put on Scavenger, which is pretty much useless because, well, it's not useless, but with that class it kind of is, because I suppose you would burn through ammo quickly, but I died a lot too, so it wasn't completely the best perk I could have had on. And I can't remember, I think I had Hacker as my other perk or something like that. And I actually, for the first time in a while, like usually I'm bent on communication, like we're calling things out and everything, and we're just trying to win no matter what. But I actually enjoyed myself, and I think I might do that more often.
Sorry about that. Yeah, just when you mention, calling things out and like with a team, I just have to say, I find a team that communicates in any game, it just makes it the game experience as a whole just much more entertaining. You get, way more into it, and you're just involved with it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if your timer is the same as mine, because I know the program we're using to do this is called Skype, and it's a little bit off. And I see that we only have about 30 to 40 seconds left, so is there anything that you really want to say before we close out, or?
I'm looking at 40 seconds. Yeah, we don't want to push this over. Basically, I hope you guys, from both channels, I'm sure some of you are getting sent over here from Greg, I hope both of you, or everyone, enjoyed this dual comm, and you guys, I'm sure, will be seeing more at some point in the future. So, thanks to Greg for taking the time to do this. And I hope you guys enjoyed a good gameplay. I know it was a little lengthy, but it was pretty good. So, I will talk to you all later then.